Hello everybody, bienvenido a todo. I am Brut. Welcome back to another stream of Train Sim Mod 3, which as you can see is advertised all over my screen at the moment on the loading screen. There's a sale on Steam, I think. That's why it was saying all of that. So this is day one release. I don't think I've ever made a video on the first day of, well, maybe I have. I don't think so though. I mean, it won't be uploaded until tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is the new German route, which is, it's not unique to Hamburg, that's for sure. It's Mainz, Hauptbahnhof, to Koblenz, Hauptbahnhof, which are both stations alongside the Rhine River in, I think, like central Germany, central West Germany. And this is a route that's based in the 90s, so it's like, I think, 1997-ish is the time. So it's like just before everything becomes the traffic red that we know and love of today's German railways, or well, not so much now that they're privatizing bits of it, but you know, that kind of ubiquitous red. This is before that. So this train, as you'll see, is an older model, a sort of old, the original DB BR101. This is the 103. I want to say. I think I want to say. I'm going to say it. Oh, we're in Mainz. We're in Mainz. So, I'm going to put this in. I need to put that in. Put that in neutral. I need to... Right, where's the doors? Open the left doors and... Oh, I need to go to the other cab. Yeah. Oh, why did I open the window? I meant the door. Yeah. So, as you shall see... You can only turn PZB on in one of the cabs, and I tend to find it's, well, from the services I've tried so far, I haven't completed a service yet, just to say, from the services I have tried so far, like I've gone a halfway or 2/3 of the way on most of them before I've run out of time. On all of them so far, the cab is this cab with the where's the how do you close this bloody door? There we go. The cab with the PZB in is never the one you actually that you're driving in. So I don't know if that's deliberate or what. Right, I shall do this and make sure the master light's on. Yes, on. Brake key on. Close doors, release, and we shall be ready to go. I just think I should put the traction fan motor. I think the traction fan motor, I should turn it on. Oh, are you playing silly because again, you mouse. There we go. Right. That seems all in order. And right, release. Oh, no, can't do anything there yet. Need to move it forwards. The train, take the strain. So this is Mainz. This is like original old school Mainz. It's got a shiny new station over the top of it now. Well, I guess this is an original. I guess it's like, well, that was quite old actually. Well, anyway, where are we? We are restricted, so we're crossing over some points. So PZB is going to keep us to 40. So yes, this is Mainz and this is Koblenz, and this is the route, and we basically follow the path of the Rhine the whole way, hence why it's so curvy. Why is there a random piece of track there? Have to go and explore that. Like I said, this is based in 1997, so I think it's the first like genuinely vintage German route. Which means you get this train, which is the, oh, it says right there, it's the 103, which is like I said, it's like a sort of original 101, like big heavy loco that was like the high-speed train of its day. And we are carrying a phenomenally long train. Like phenomenally long. How long is this train? Do we have coach numbers? No. Oh well, that's the name of the line actually. Link Rheinstrecke. But we must be at least 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are at least 12. We are a long train. We are like old school. Okay, right. And we're no longer restricted, so onwards to 80 and then 160. Yes, so these are the first class coaches are at the back of the train. I don't know if that's how it always was back in those days. Certainly on all the services I tried so far, they always spawn at the back. But obviously these ones are the open sort of standard class ones. And look, we get the paper PIS. Well, it's not PIS, like train information or whatever you call it. God, that train is so long. Oh, I love it. 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 Right, come on. Slowly but surely, I'm going to get us up to speed. And this is an intercity service, so it's non-stop. So we'll see the whole route. But we won't be stopping anywhere along the way, unless there's a train in front of us that slows us down. We have the... I didn't put dynamic weather on because I knew it would make it rain. Because although it's a nice... I picked a nice sunny evening. It's still April in Germany in the game at the moment, so it would probably turn that into rain at some point. So I thought it was better if I just set it to custom and left it at this. So we get some nice clouds, some nice sunset, and that's it. Oh, we're going to get the our speed increase to 160 soon. Look at this. Oh, look how long that train is. Look at that. Can you imagine? I know like 2 ICEs put together is like 16 carriages, but like still, there's nothing like a loco whole set. Oh, look how great that is. That's bloody brilliant. So yeah, if you're wondering what this route might be reminiscent of, if you're thinking of maybe do you want it, think of it like a mixture of, let me try and remember the names, Nord, so you get the curves and the sort of mountainous environment as you get further to the north. And no, wait, is it Rhine? What's the one that the 101 came on? That one. The one that goes from somewhere to somewhere, and I can't remember where they are. Duisburg to Bochum? That route. I think it's Rhine-Ruhr. It's not Rhine-Ruhr-Osten, but it might be Rhine-Ruhr something. Basically, this is that route. But with those two routes mixed together. So you get intercity services. It's not a fast route, it's 160 limit. I don't think this train was technically, well, it could go faster, but I think its top speed in Germany was always 160 anyway. They did like speed trials with it because it was like their big intercity express train. But yeah, I think its maximum operating speed was generally 160. And it is it's a nice route, like it's scenic. Like at the moment it might just look bog standard Germany, but once we like align with the river, we get close to the river. So at the moment the river's behind this industrial estate. Maybe just make it out, the gap in the trees there, that's the river. We'll basically travel alongside it for the whole route. Oh look. Oh look. Half eye. Onwards. It's so noisy in my headphones, and you're lucky you don't have to hear it, because you wouldn't be able to hear what I'm saying. I'm much more interesting than a train. No comment. Don't hear a word from you. This cab is lovely and loud. Oh my god, that noise. Jesus. I honestly think I'm getting tinnitus just listening to it. I'm just gonna stay out. I'm gonna stay in front of the train, I think. There we go. Now, customarily, as ever, I do have some engine mods installed that will change the loading distance for certain things, or it might not look this way. I'm on PC with, I think everything is set to high or medium. I don't think I've got anything at ultra high, and perfect. So on console, it probably there's going to be more popping, maybe more stutter. Ooh. Absolutely reduce power. I do not want to be speeding for too much. Now I've got 60. Onwards. Perfect. Let's see if I can find a nice happy medium that just keeps me at 160 or 158. I don't want to get too fast. Oh, look, there's another intercity coming back at us. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Love it. Stutter. Oh, there was another one. Just as we were changing camera view as well. So that was a weird echo. Some pantograph in action. Why? Look, it's doing the realisticity. In real life, they do that. The wires swish across the top of the pantograph, so that it doesn't just. If they were straight lines, they would just like wear out a hole in the pantograph. So they put them at an angle, so that they like evenly wear down the pantograph contact arm of the pantograph. Whistle's not up to much. It sounds like a steam loco. If I'm honest. Alright, we got to get down to 150, so I'm gonna idle. Yeah, I see you. Oh, it better be a 150, not a 150, followed by a 110 or something. Because this looks like a curve, like a proper curve. Okay, good. Oh, it's a soft curve, that's not bad. This one might be a little bit less speed. Oh, it sounds so good. Oh, it sounds so good. It is so nice to be pulling like an old school loco, pulling a whole bunch of coaches. Oh, it's like Northern Transpennine, but German. I know the 101 is good, but the 101 definitely feels modern, like a modern loco. This definitely doesn't. I mean, the sound in this cab, I swear. It sounds loud. Right, 144. Okay, we can go up to speed again then. Right, 30. Go on. Give me some power. Soll wie ist. Passing through a station. Oof. Oh my god, and that back carriage is only just going through the station. Oh, perfect. Oh, the sound of those coaches. Oh, it's phenomenal. So yeah, now we are curving up and we'll start running closer to the Rhine in a bit, I think. Now, as it stands, nothing layers onto this route as it stands. Everything that if you buy this route, everything that will appear in this route will be within the pack. So it's this train, it's the DB BR103, which is the same train that was in Bremen-Ostenburg. Bremen? No, well, the Bremen route. But it has a different livery. And in here it pulls the same cab cars, but in different livery. So the brake of coaches are in the mint green, sort of 80s, 90s livery of Regio Bahn or whatever it was called back then. And it will also pull freight. And then you've got all the like intercity and like high speed regional. Are they regional to Regio or whatever they're called? Are being pulled by the 103, and that's all the start. And then you got these coaches. So you got the sort of I don't know what you call it, what they're called in German. Standard coaches, first class and second class, and I'll show you the first class ones. Super duper! Look at them all. Oh, how awkward! Awkward! It's all men. Oh wow! Did we just get? We just go past another train. We did. And that's that for now. But when the Niedertalbahn releases next week or the week after, that's like a third-party route. It's a diesel branch line, so it's like not a main line like this. It'll be a very quiet thing, but it will have like a little diesel multiple unit on it, and that will layer in here. Oh, look, there's DB BR103. Whoosh! Alright, I'll take off the taps now because we've got 100 kilometers. We've got 1 kilometer to get down 60. Oh, can we? Oh no! I tell a lie. The DBBR 101, no 101, 401. So the ice from Castle Würzburg layers in here, but only for 2 services. So it's just 2 like little timetable services for the sake of. Okay, I'll release. For the sake of giving you like, because the ice would have appeared here back then, but the ice that we have isn't the right ice, so they've just added 2 services in. I'll check what time of day they are, but I doubt they're like middle of the day type thing, or they're not rush hour type services that you might bump into often. Oh. This feels like a German station or what? A million tracks. Very austere but nice canopies. Go. And there's the Rhine coming in through the trees. Ah. It's like very important river in Germany. Very industrial area this, so I wouldn't be surprised if one day we get some freight DLC for this. I mean, I don't know what locos. I mean, there are a few locos that could layer into the or be DLC for this. So as I was saying, the little 468, I think it's called, or 428 from Barn, which is like a 2-car DMU, that will layer in here. But I believe it will only run from here to here. Like, this will be the bit where it would go off in real life onto a diesel branch. Whereas it could be somewhere else, but no, I'm pretty sure in the first stream it was there. It branches off there. But that will add like another 40 services, so whenever that comes out, that will add a bit more traffic. It's not the busiest route. I mean, what am I? I'm doing it kind of like at rush hour time. As in, like, when people will be leaving work, going home. But yeah, I mean, we've seen a fair few trains go by. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The vineyards. Looks gorgeous, ain't it? Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Oh, look how long this train is. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's snaking. It's snaking around the bend. I love it. Look at that. It's so long. Right. Ah, that's what she said. Nah. Yes, sir. Where are we? We have got approximately just over half an hour left, and we are... Oh, but we've made quite good progress, actually. It's still fairly smooth running until here, where it gets all jiggly. But we should be alright. Just got to... Drinking vermouth, so, I mean, it tastes divine. I always say you should drink and drive. No, you should drink and drive imaginary trains. Nobody gets hurt from imaginary trains, that's for sure. Right, 120. Oh, taps off. There we go. Down to 120, and hopefully it's just a minor restriction around the corner. What corner is this? It's not a very tight corner. And we've been brought down to 120 for that. And here comes the Rhine. Ooh. Oh, look at it. Lovely. Some nice little boats. Vineyards on the hillside. And the hills either side. Oh, look, and we've got some river traffic. Can't tell if it's moving or it's going really slow. I think it's stationary. This is like actually a really busy river in real life, full of well, maybe, I don't know if it would have been then. I guess so, for like industrial barges. But nowadays there's an absolutely amazing amount of tourism on there as well. Tourist boats going up and down. So, like I said, it's very beautiful. Like what you can see, it's beautiful. That vineyards, water, trains, cars. Haha! Look, we are overtaking all of these cars. Right, let's get ourselves up to 30, 120 again, and then in preparation for 130. Oh, look at that. Is that Fiat Panda, or is it a... Yeah, it looks like a Fiat Panda. Obviously not a real Fiat Panda, but... I think I've also noticed an Opel Kadett somewhere. There, that looks like one. Anyway. Oh, no, I'm going too fast. Tap. All these brakes. There we go. Oh, look at that. We're like sandwiched between the river and a town. It's gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous. may go too fast. Maybe I'm going too fast. If I can cut through here and get ahead. Ah. I'll give him some taps. Let it get up to 130. Whilst I find a nice position from which to watch the trains go by. Is there not a nice bridge? Not a nice bridge. No, there's not a nice bridge. Well, I'll have to stand up on this wall then. I should stand on the wall. I should be a train spotter. I should be like, oh, it's the 1722 from Munich to Hamburg. Didn't give me the horn though, did he? That's what she said. Off it goes. Lovely train. I mean, such a long train. I need to tap up a bit more if I want to get... Oh, back down to 120 before I could even get anywhere near 130. Okay. Let me taps down. Try and maintain 120. It's getting all over my fingers. But okay. Oh, we've got that turn. Looks like, what am I doing? That turn looks like it's going to be slow because it's like a 90-degree turn. So we'll see. Yeah, it's going to put us up to 90 for this stretch, and then it's going to bring us down to like 30, I bet. But I shall be on my eagle eyes. Eagle eyes. Should be watching out for that PZB. Watching out for any drastic speed reductions. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at them trees. Oh, there's cars. Look at the snaking. Look at it. Oh, it's snaking. Are we going into tunnel? Or did I just imagine that? Just imagine that. I thought we were about to go to the tunnel. Go up to 130. God, we got 140 coming up here. Oh, and there's another one of ours. It's another long train. This train, look at that. Long trains. Do you remember the days when trains were that long? Back before cab cars and multiple units and... cheap air travel between cities. Big long trains. Add another coach at the end. Make it 15, 16. Let's go, mate. Tain't like that anymore. Tain't. It's taunting me with 160, and that corner is going to be like 40. I shall drop down to 90, I think. Because unless that corner is banked, like unless the super elevation is like this, I don't think I'm going to be making it through a corner like that. 60. Oh, well, apparently I am. I'm just going to put the brakes on a bit. I don't trust this 160 not to immediately turn into a 30. $100, okay, that's bearable. doable as well. If it is 100 and it's not suddenly going to drop me to 60, I think it's just 100. Yeah, we're having a nice slow sauntering. Around the corner. Right. And 90 for this corner, which is another, well, I mean, I guess this section is a bit wobbly, so I guess we'll be at 90 for a while. Go. Go. Oh, we're going to tunnel. No great headlights on this train, is it? Slow. Slow? I mean, dark. There we go. Oh, we're not doing bad for time, you know. I think we're about... Oh, we're over halfway. I mean, even with this kink, I think we're over halfway. And... yeah, we're half an hour. Well, 32 minutes in, 33 now, and then we'll get to stop up here in Koblenz. I've never been to either of them, Mainz or Koblenz, and I don't think I passed through them either, unless I would have gone past them on the way to Frankfurt at some point, but I don't think I would have. I don't remember a view this beautiful, so... Although there are many beautiful views in Germany, so... like in any country. Ah, man. This is the section of tunnels. Most of the route doesn't have any, and then they're all just bunched together in this little bit. I'm just waiting to get to that 110 bit so I can pop up the taps. Into the tunnel we go. Ooh, very dark. My instrument lights are on. Oh, well, just this bit. I don't know what these numbers mean. Alright, I'll tap up now because we're like 10 miles below 10 miles an hour below 10 kilometers an hour below the speed limit. Oh, look at that. That frame rate is like... that must be like 15 frames per second or something. Like a slow motion movie. Hello, Mr. Church. Capture your drop. Ow! Bloody lip. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, now we can go up to 110, can't we? Yeah? Well, I'll pop it up to 128. See what happens. No. Running through here. That looks like a freight loop. Or possibly a freight and passenger loop. We haven't faced any restrictions on PZBs so far. We're not facing any problems with the with trains in front, so that's good. Is that a pleasure cruiser? Is that moving? No, that's not. That's not. I'm just trying to not be like, is it trigger the light? No. Oh, look at this light. Oh, look at this train. Oh. Ooh. Gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous. That's nice. That might be the one. That might be the one. Might be. I know. I just need something that like really emphasizes how long this train is. Right. Oh, this cliff. Gorgeous. Half eye. There we go. Oof. Oh, right, I've got to get down to 100. I'm on a downhill, so I'll, that should do it. One kilometre more, but go on. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Bloody gorgeous. Driving, you got these massive long train, a river, cars, you're racing cars on both sides, and you got the architecture of Germany, I guess. Looks a bit like northern Spain. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Northern Spain has architecture very similar to that. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, that is a nice one. Oh. Anything that emphasizes all of those coaches, all 900 of them. Perfect. I know you can do that with freight trains because they're really long, but it's never the same as when you get like a long passenger train. So when you get a 12-car Electrostar in a Brighton main line, you're like, ooh, it's really long. What a shame it's an Electrostar. So it's just 3 Electrostars stitched together. Vale. Up to 120. Check my phone while driving. Can I say? Ah, there we go. Come on, give me some speed. Oh gosh, gotta get this reverse S bend. I'm sure again it's going to say get up to 120. 120 is your limit, and then it's going to drop to 100. But we're not far now, actually. What time is it? Okay, we've got 41 minutes in. And 41 minutes in. And we're a good chunk of the way there. But this is, that 16 kilometers is as the crow flies, so it's not taking into account this bend, which doubles this section basically. So we shall have to see. Oh, it's another long gun. That's what she said. Just cannot talk about tunnels, trains, long trains, big trains without... Oh, that message. There we go. Oh, good lord! It was an important message. This is only a game, so I am allowed to read messages. Promise I wouldn't do it if someone was crazy enough to actually put me in front of a train. In the seat of a train. If someone put me in front of a train, I probably wouldn't be much interested in anything except running. Ah, there we go. Come on, release. Go. See, this is one of the sections where we like drift away from river, but it's always there. See, it's always like just the other side of a town. Hello, church. Ding dong. Ding dong. Is that what church bells sound like? I don't think so. There's a 110. Oh, doesn't it look lovely? But, yes. Let's go. Oh, no, what was I doing? What was I thinking? Oh, lovely. I love it when you just like, it's sandwiched between buildings, it's really close. It's nice, different, it's unusual. Right. Get a bit of speed up. Tap on. Tap up to 160, I think. Oh, look, you can see the train coming. Oh, gorgeous, isn't it? Lovely. Job. See, it's not that quiet a route. It's quite a decent amount of traffic. But you encounter it in like one at a time, quite evenly spaced. So it's not like say Brighton Main Line where you encounter waves of it at like Clapham Junction, Victoria and Croydon, where you encounter all the big waves of traffic. Here it's just like every 5 to 10 minutes there's a train. Okay. Well, I mean, it's basically round this curve and then it's a straight line. Well, it's not a straight line, but it's, you know, almost. Hello, train. You know, I think that intercity train we just passed before this one was a service that I tried before this to make a video of. But I got dispatched behind that regional, and I was like 40 minutes in, and I had not travelled a third of the line yet. And I was like, I think, on balance, I'm gonna stop and start another service, because I don't want this video to be 2.5 hours long. I know you love my voices, my voice, but you know, it's a struggle to talk for this long. Like I say, I'm getting distracted by my phone now. As good as this route is, as good as any route in Train Sim World is, I'm like, yeah. I've nearly been in here an hour. My concentration starts to wander. Basically, it's like my brain. It's my limit. An hour focusing on something, and then I'm like, oh, give me something else to do. Oh. It's up to 140 again. That's not bad. Come on. Push. It's obviously not a very tight corner then, is it? Just like a big, smooth round. What she said. Just can't help it. Oh, lovely. The train is just so long. That's what's so hilarious about it. You're like, oh, quick, before the end comes out of the trees. And it's like, the end never comes out of the trees. Oh, lovely. Gorgeous. Do love a nice stripy paint scheme. The ice, the like modern DB livery is very boring. But variation, you know, like this. I mean, I'm sure people at the time thought this is very boring. And then nowadays they might think, like I do, oh, wasn't it nice? Whereas I probably think ice is boring, and 5 years from now someone will be like, oh god, remember when all German high-speed trains used to have the same livery and it was really smart and nice and simple. Not a million different operators like it will be one day. Just saying. Right, we've got 10 kilometres, we've passed the last big corner, so we should just be plain sailing. Tap. I didn't have C4 on. I never put C4 on. I'm not paid to be here. Like, if I was paid to be a train driver, yeah, I'd use the safety system that I have to. But I ain't having a bloody thing that I have to press every minute, otherwise it'll set an alarm and put the emergency brakes on. No, thank you. What is this? Direct braking. Let's have a look at us next to the river. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Freight. Oh, it's a long freight train too. Almost as long as that passenger train. Haha. I think it's longer. Freight train's always that. Oh, love it. You probably can't hear it because the horn is not very loud, but it sounds good. It's like a steam whistle. Like, that was a terrible attempt at a steam whistle. I can't whistle, so I just do a very high pitched whistle, which like nobody can hear, not even dogs. How good are we for time? Oh, that's 6 minutes. Oh, I think I'm going to take off the power now and just saunter in. We're on a downhill slant. Downhill slope. Onwards and downwards, as they say. Well, they do when your locomotive is on a downward gradient, heading into its terminus station. Well, it's in its terminus station. This train is going to, I forget, Hamburg? Hamburg. This train is going to Hamburg. The consequence, the implication of which means the next station is not its last stop. It will just continue going and going and going until Hamburg. Hamburg's miles away. So where did it come from? Was it Munich? Munich. Oof. 120 that's going to come up at some point, but it's very close to where our destination is, so I think I would like to be slowing down below 120 before I approach this bridge. Oh, the sound as you go over the switches, it's lovely. It's like chunky. Oh, another intercity. Hello. No, I'm gonna start braking now. Because we're 2 kilometers away and I'm still 120, and I'd rather not be. I'd rather be under 100. Go. It's down to a nice reasonable speed. Yep. So we're gonna be PZB'd in a minute. There we go. Marriage. Come on, 50 kilometers is fine now. Release, release, release. There we go. Down to 40, I hope. Yeah, it's not bad. There we go. Can hear myself think now. What is that beep? it reminds me of like an alarm in the morning, like waking me up. And here we are in Koblenz. Slowing down for our final stop. Final stop of this journey. The train will continue onwards to Hamburg. And I'm no expert, but I think Hamburg is still quite far from here. There we go. There we go. Koblenz, Bahnhof. Oh, look at that. 2 meters. If I do say so myself. What can I say? Expert at driving. Oh, look. Lots of passengers too. Lots of passengers. They're like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we came to Koblenz, hooray, thank you. We didn't like it in Mainz. And a snazzy concrete roof for a station, very nice. Okay, I'll lock the bloody doors. I know what that means. Okay, did I get a gold at least? Yes! Return to free roam, I think, I think maybe I will have this as my picture. Maybe. I want like all the coaches, but I'm not going to get all the coaches, am I? There we go. There we go. Right, well, I mean, what can I say? I literally have shown you the whole route. Going quite fast, not stopping any in between stages. But what I would like to say about this route is, I mean, the scenery is beautiful. It's a kind of old-fashioned German route. I mean, not just in terms of the fact it's based in 1997, which, isn't too old-fashioned. Young guns, kids. I remember 1997. It wasn't that long ago. Can I say what? 25, 6 years ago now. Oh, okay, it was quite a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, old school and old timey as in the German routes they used to. I'm going to go for a walk around the train. As in the German routes they used to make prior to starting to do high speed routes. So I'm thinking of your Mainz Bahn, I'm thinking of your Russig Nord, thinking of your Rhine Roar something. Oh my god, it's gone. Damn you. No, no, no. Let me in. Oh, thank you. It's gonna go out of camera, but I just want to show you the cabs. No, it's gonna. Right, so here's these are the open, the second class, and I'll show you the first class ones as well, as we're gonna go off the map. So I think we're going off the map, aren't we? Oh, we are. Damn it. Where's the first class? Where's the first class? How far am I? Oh no, it's the other way. It's the other way. Damn it. Oh no, there's no one on this train anyway. Ah! Ah! No! What can I say? Well, I tried to show you the first class coaches. Yeah, what I was saying it's like an old school German route. One of those Mainz Bahn Russig Nord, kind of not as there isn't as much variation as you might be used to on like a route on any of the Dresden routes, for example, where there's lots of layers, because obviously none of the stock that's on those routes would work at this time period that this route is based on. So it is what it is. If you look at it like that, I'm perfectly kind of content with it. A nice vintage route like this, because that train sounds phenomenal, drives phenomenal, the scenery is amazing. It looks like a pretty well modelled route as well, and well built. I mean, the performance, yeah, there were frame rate dips here and there. We'll see. Maybe I need to revisit my engine mods and have a look at whether they're good. Also, bear in mind I've got the video grabbing software that, I mean, it's not that energy. It's not that CPU intensive. But yeah. And what else? Train's good, scenery good, timetable seems to be quite a few services. Let me show you how many services there are. Oh yeah, it is for do the trains, choose route. Timetable 301. That's not bad, and given that when Niedertalbahn comes out, that'll be an extra 40 or 50, so it'll be like 350 by the end, and it's quite a long route as well. I haven't done any of the 110 services or the cab car services yet. They'll be interesting. I might just have a look at how long they are. Mainz to Koblenz, only 28 minutes. Oh wait, it's a part one. It's part one. That means that's like, oh yeah, it's only going to Bigen Rheinstadt, and then part two is from Bigen Rheinstadt to Koblenz. Interesting. And that's an hour and 6 minutes. That's like about halfway down the route. Look at that. Bloody hell. Yeah, we'll have to see. Well, there's a Riviera Express. What's a Riviera Express? That's only an hour, and that looks like it might not be a stopping service then, in that case. Well, anyway. I could talk all day about, like, any new route, but, like, what I'd say is, if you didn't like the volume of traffic on that route, or you thought it looked a bit quiet, then maybe wait a few weeks, see if anyone starts making videos, still making videos. I mean, if I get Niedertalbahn, which I probably will, because it looks like it'll be quite good, and it's a nice little German diesel rail car, or multiple unit, I'll come back and do a video of this with those extra services in. But otherwise, I might. Oh, I'm trying to think what service I might do next. I might do one of these. That Riviera Express seems interesting, and this Prague to Amsterdam seems interesting too. That doesn't seem like it would be something that would be run with a cab car, but I guess they're like, we don't have enough trains to fill the timetable because they only have these trains that are really of the era. So yeah, we'll see. Also, I'll see what scenarios people create in Creators Club, because technically the DB BR101 was around at this time. You could put it on here with those coaches, not the coaches it has now, but with the coaches that are in this game, and it would be more or less, it would be accurate. Oh, and obviously there's an IC service as well. Let's have a look at what time of day they are at. 12 car, really early in the morning and quite late at night. Yeah, makes sense. You're not going to see them in most traffic, and it's still like an hour. And also bear in mind that the speeds on this line, you're not going to get much use out of a 160, are you, anyway? So it is what it is. And with that, I think I will actually leave it. I'll put it on a stop recording, because I think possibly by the look of it, my camera's frozen anyway. So hasta luego. Goodbye. Bye.